Hi, my name is Angie Best. My partners and I started a CBD company called Chill Out Fred. Those of you who use it know what it does, but we've had lots of questions about what is CBD and how does it work. So I've come on here to answer them, hopefully. What exactly is CBD oil? CBD cannabis oil is an oil made from the flower of the hemp plant. It grew wild in the 1900s, but as usual, greed took over, and it was thought to be more profitable to grow cotton, so hemp was banned. And the powers that be then used very negative associations with marijuana to demonize this extraordinarily beneficial plant. But, happily for us, a law was passed in 2018 to allow us to grow hemp again, worldwide. So scientists are very busy studying the many benefits of this amazing, world-saving, planet-saving plant. Question number 2, is it still connected to marijuana? Yes, marijuana is also from the flower of the hemp plant, but it has to be heated to activate the compounds that make you high. In fact, there are over 200 compounds in this little plant which are being rigorously studied by big pharma companies who won't allow us to make any medical claims, but we don't have to. We leave that to our users, and then we put it in our reviews. Number 3, how safe is it? Is it regulated? Well, from March 2021, CBD will be classed as a novel food. So this means every product will need to be registered, and our manufacturers are waiting to obtain the necessary compliance approvals, which will be released by the EU, fingers crossed, at the beginning of next year. Where does CBD oil come from? Well, our CBD is made from the complete plant, the flower, the leaf, the stem. So it contains all the plant terpenes, flavonoids, and other phytochemicals, and that's called broad spectrum. If it contained the THC, the bit that makes you high, it would be called full spectrum. Also, on our website, we have an independent certificate of analysis for each product. We only use organically grown or naturally produced botanicals. It's 100% vegan, no animal testing, and only recyclable materials. Most importantly, our provenance is guaranteed because we visited where it's grown and extracted. Next question was, why should I take it? Well, I tell people that CBD is a game changer for health and fixes almost everything. And they say, how can that possibly be? Well, the answer is because your body has an endocannabinoid system. Now, you're not taught that in school, but it's just like your immune system. Your circulatory system, digestive, lymphatic, endocrine system. These systems fine-tune your vital functions: sleep, appetite, pain, memory, even hormones. So when one of those systems is out, they're all out. It's a bit like the domino effect. Your endocannabinoid system is the conductor of the orchestra, ensuring a perfectly harmonized symphony with all your body's symptoms. But it can't function until you take the CBD oil. Then it's ready to beautifully orchestrate your body's systems. How can CBD help with so many conditions? It seems too good to be true. The short answer is CBD supplements your own endocannabinoid system. You have receptors in your brain, your central nervous system, which is why it's so good for anxiety, depression, mood, pain, stress, and sleep. In fact, your body has a complex network of cannabidiol receptors. I told you about the brain already. But these receptors are also found in your reproductive organs, which is why it's so good for hormonal problems, your connective tissue, which is why it's so good for athletes and yogis. You have receptors in various glands, which is why it's so good as an antiviral and antibacterial. Also in your gastrointestinal and urinary tract, which is why it helps with fighting different infections, and not forgetting your immune system, which we all need help to build that up right now. So let me just say that the government and health professionals are making it clear that they want CBD and other cannabis extracts to be controlled by the pharmaceutical industry, who will then tweak it to make it patentable. But if you, like me, want to be in charge of your own health and make your own choices about the benefits of CBD, on our website we have all the info and studies you need. How do I take it? So, first thing in the morning, a few drops under your tongue, and then again at bedtime. That's it. You can even put those drops in your morning coffee. Now, if you have severe pain or arthritis, you can take a few drops during the day as well, because there's absolutely no side effects and it cannot be overdosed. Fabulous stuff. How do I know which strength is right for me or you? Every single one of your bodies is completely different. So some of you may be taking other drugs or meds. You could be a little bit older or infirm. So your strength will depend on what you're taking the CBD for and what else it has to battle against. Now, what I advise is 5% for general well-being, meaning your skin and your hair and your nails and just general well-being. Then 10% is for not too serious pain and ailments, and now 20% for serious conditions. Some people like to take the strong one just because it makes them feel better every day and it makes life so much better. If you have a worry about other meds you're taking, email me below and I will look in our medical books and see if it's safe. Okay? Finally, why should I buy from Chill Out Fred? Well, a recent study showed that 62% of CBD products on the market contain absolutely no CBD. They contain hemp oil, but that's not broad spectrum CBD. Some contain a crystal isolate from China, which is just one strain of the cannabinoid in CBD. So you're not getting the full benefit and it's not going to do what you want it to do. Chill Out Fred might be a little bit more expensive than others, but because the quality is so good, you'll see the benefits a lot quicker, ultimately costing you less. Finally, may I just say, because of my over 30 years in alternative health and wellness, we have very strong principles at Chill Out Fred, and our products work. Hopefully I've covered all the questions, but if you have more, please email me and I will always do my best to answer them, if you'll excuse the pun.